Hello friends, welcome to Healthy Living Fitter channel by Parents. Today's video I'm going to show you how to make stew. It is very healthy, it is very yummy, it smells so good, and it's going to taste really nice. This is done. You can do this within 30 minutes to cook this, and it is a good meal. You can eat this with rice, yam, cocoyam, anything you want. You can eat this with bread. This is an actual food on the best tomato and egg stew. This is going to be very delicious. This stew can be eaten with anything, with rice, with yam, with anything you want, with bread. So we are going to put everything together and see how it goes. I'll see you right away. So today's ingredient that I'm going to use are going to be, I'm going to use some fresh tomatoes. I have 8 ounces of tomato paste. This is garlic, oregano, all mixed in this tomato paste. I have 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper. I have 1 teaspoon of rosemary leaves, and then 1 teaspoon of fennel seed that I'm going to use. We are going to use 5 eggs, and then I have some onions, the white and the red one. I'm going to blend those. I have ginger that I just cut, wash all of them, 2 garlic, and then 1 thumb-size ginger, and then we're going to add spring onions as well. I am going to blend these all together, and then we're going to come back here and we'll start making our stew. So I do have oil here in a pan that I'm warming up, and this is what we are going to use. This is like about 3/4 of a cup. It just depends on how much oil you want. It doesn't have to be too much, so you just do it according to what you like. So we're gonna let this warm up a little bit, then we'll start putting our ingredients in. So our oil is a little bit warm, so I'm just going to put these onions in. We are using red onion, and then we're gonna saute this for about 1 to 2 minutes. So our onion is starting to cook a little bit. I'm gonna give it another 1 minute, and then we will start add a few more things to it. Okay, so now we don't want it to fry too much. I'm going to put my blend. This is the garlic, ginger, and other things, and we are going to blend this, the fennel seed, and then the rosemary leaves and onions that we blend, and we are going to have this cook for at least 3 to 5 minutes. All right, so this is cooking down nicely. It has been almost 3 minutes, so I'm stirring, and I'm now going to add my tomato paste to this, and we are going to stir everything together, and we're gonna let this cook for at least 5 minutes. Just gonna stir it in. Alright, we're gonna let this cook for 2 minutes. We'll stir another 2 minutes, then we'll add our other ingredients. We're gonna make sure that this doesn't stick in the bottom, so you have to cook it on a low heat, and then we just stir. See, it's cooking down nicely, and we're just gonna let this cook more for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so this is cooking down nicely. It's not sticking. Smelling good. Alright, as this is cooking down, now I'm going to add my fresh tomato that I blend. I'm gonna add that to this, and now we're just gonna stir everything together with it. I'm going to add my cayenne pepper, and I'm going to add adobo seasoning, and then we're just gonna let this stir all together. So I'm going to cover it a little bit so it doesn't split everywhere. We just mix everything in here, cook down nicely. Teaspoon of garlic salt, cover this to cook, and I'm adding 1 maggie cube to this. So we add our eggs. Our stew is almost ready. It doesn't take that much. Cover it, split everywhere, just halfway. Checking to see how our stew is doing. Cook all the water out, cook down the water. All right, so we're gonna check on our stew again. You can see it is boiling, and it's splatting as well, so you have to be careful. I'm gonna check on our stew again. Well, it's coming down nicely. You just have to be careful. It's splatting a little. Now what I'm gonna do is we are going to add our spring onion in here. So this is almost ready. Okay, so with the eggs, I'm just gonna break it one at a time, and then put it in like that, one at a time, like that. You can break it if you want, and then crack it. I don't want to crack it, I just want to put it in like that, right there. So that is our 5 eggs. Gonna let it on a low heat, which is now. You can just leave it in like that, or you can just make it go in. Then the yolk will be right in there like that. See how it's looking nicely a little bit, and it's on low heat. This is the best tomato and egg stew. You can see it's all in there nicely. See the yolk in there, that a little bit more. Yolks are cooked. It's cooking a little bit. Our tomato egg stew should be ready. You know, our stew again, almost done. You can see it smells good as well. See our eggs. You can add as much as eggs you want. It depends on your taste, you know, what you like, how you want it. You can add more, and there's gonna be more eggs in here. If you like more eggs, you can break it before you put in. That all depends on your choice. See our it's coming out nicely nice. See, it looks good and it smells good as well. Just a few more minutes and then it's done for us to be ready to eat. All right, so here is our stew. It's ready, it's done. You can see our tomato egg stew. Tomato and egg stew is ready to do. Now I'm going to pour this in a big bowl. All right, this is our best tomato and egg stew. It is very healthy, it is very yummy, it smells so good, and it's going to taste really nice. This is done. You can do this within 30 minutes to cook this, and it is a good meal. You can eat this with rice, yam, cocoyam, anything you want. You can eat this with bread. This is an actual food on its own. I'm gonna give it a taste and see how it tastes like. Hello friends, we just finished making our stew, and this is the best tomato and egg stew that we just finished making, and it smells so good. It's delicious. You can eat this with anything, so I'm just going to give it a taste. Spice, everything is in there. Then spring onions that we added to it, you have everything comes out nicely. And I added fried plantain and also fried sweet potatoes. And if you want to know how to make sweet potatoes, fried sweet potatoes, there will be a link for you that can show you how to fry a sweet potato. This is so delicious, and this will go with this stew so nicely. And I hope you make some of this because this is so delicious. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, share. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below for me and I'll get back to you. Just know that this stew can be eaten with anything. If you have a rice, you can make a rice and eat with this. You can eat this with bread. This can be a little sandwich that you can do, and it's a meal on its own, and this is very easy to make. You just have to add your ingredients. You can add as many eggs you want. It's just your choice how you want it. And so I hope this helped you to make your, and leave a comment for me if you have made it and how did it come up. And I will see you on my next video. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and take care. Bye bye.